when we get the questions, if we put four
and
columns
without being,
together, guess what it said? How did
and just
Muhammad
straight
Ali
to,
keep from going to the moon?
here we go, count you down. 5, 4, that's the volume. 3, 2, 1. You have me, Dave.
Yeah, and you're absolutely great, Mr. Spider. I'm Esther Davis with the Esther Davis Show. You know what? We've had a tremendous conversation already with my guest, and he is one of the world's top personalities. If you go anywhere in the continental United States, you're going to eventually get around to somebody talking about Roy Jones. That's not something I heard. That's not something I know. That's a fact. I'm Esther Davis, and my special guest this day is the boxer, Mr. Roy Jones. Hey.
How you doing? Thank you, Miss Esther. How you doing?
I am just wonderful. We're going to apologize to you for all of these delays, but you're here, and we are so thankful just to have you here. We were talking. We have been in the middle of a very highlighted conversation about Muhammad Ali in this studio of books about Muhammad Ali and some about other famous people around the globe. But we were talking about Muhammad Ali, and I want you to just retract that for me because you were saying what you learned as a young boxer from Muhammad Ali.
I learned a lot of things from Muhammad Ali, but the main thing was, like I told you, that people always talk about how Cosell, how great how Cosell was, which he was great.
Yeah.
But we don't speak about how Cosell's interviews with nobody other than Muhammad Ali.
That's right.
Why? Because Muhammad Ali knew how to dictate what and how to answer how Cosell. He controlled the interview more so than how Cosell did.
Okay.
So it taught me when I got to my point where I was being interviewed by Larry Mercer, who would often say things that I didn't agree with or didn't want to hear.
Mhm.
I learned how to dictate it and control the interview myself. But I learned that from the great.
So it was a Roy Jones
It's a
interview,
interview,
not
not the Larry
Cosell.
Mercer interview.
Wow.
Correct.
Did you ever see Muhammad play in person?
Never saw him fight in person, but he did come to my hometown.
You came to your hometown, Pensacola?
Yes, Pensacola, Florida. Yeah.
Okay.
And we did a book signing tour together, so we spent a lot of time together. And I was really thankful to God that He allowed me to be able to spend time with the great Muhammad Ali, because Muhammad Ali was my whole reason for starting Sparks. And a lot of people don't understand, and they discredit Muhammad Ali for not going to the war and all
Yeah.
this. But
Yeah.
like, it's no different than anything else, right? Today we have to have tolerance for people who want to do different things. But now, because he didn't want to go to war, we can't tolerate that. But now we tolerate everything. So if we tolerate all that we tolerate now, why we couldn't tolerate the fact that he said, I don't feel like I should go to war because these people haven't done anything to me.
That's what he said. And that's one of the things we hear young people was proud about, some of the fraternities. I didn't do anything to those people over there.
So why should I go fight them?
Yeah.
And then, now, what's to me even better is, if you would sit me down and make me understand why we're fighting, then maybe I'd be willing to go fight.
The military don't do that.
That's my point. So just gonna say, oh no, shut up and go. We human beings. We don't operate like that too much. So it's kind of hard to tell a human being that thinks for himself. It's just like no different than people telling us, hey, the pandemic, put the mask on. If I wanted to have to be free and catch COVID and die, let me do it.
Yeah.
You can't tell me how I should die or how I should live. Let me do it how I want to do it. I want to take my chance catching COVID. Let me do
That's
it.
on you.
You can wear your mask, you ain't got nobody catch it from me.
Okay.
But let me have my freedom of my choice. Because I may feel like my immune system is better off with God's normal air than it may breathe in
With the mask. Yeah.
breathe in my own.
And a lot of people did not wear the mask.
Yeah, I wouldn't either.
To this day.
At least as I could. Sometimes on flight you was forced to, but I would at least less as I possibly could, because how can we breathe in circular air that's coming out of my body, which is waste air, and breathe it back in and that be healthy?
Did you do some research on this?
I don't
It
have
sounds
to.
like
It's common sense.
it's common sense.
It's common sense. You breathe out waste air.
Right.
Breathe in what you need. You breathe out oxygen. You breathe
Well,
out
it
what
is
you
common
don't
sense.
need.
It is
So
common
you
sense.
gonna put a mask on for me to keep breathing in what I'm supposed to be breathing out? That can't be healthy for me.
My special guest is Roy Jones Jr., the Hall of Famer. I've done 2 stories on him. It was sort of the highlight of that period. And we're talking about Muhammad Ali. And I know we don't have enough time because we have a fight tonight and he has to leave us. But Bob came by to see us here at the Esther Davis Show. Muhammad Ali, what else did you learn from him?
Learn how to showboat, how to entertain people, how to make the most of that moment when you got it. How to stay ready for everything, because you never know what's coming.
Stay ready. How do you stay ready for everything?
You have to stay ready, keep an open mind, be knowing that you have to know that everybody that seems like they're for you are not for you.
That's a powerful statement.
You got to be able to have your mind open, and the only way possible to do all this is you got to keep God first. Because as a man, you can't keep your eyes on everything. When you got God as your forefront, He'll take care of that for you. You just got to be patient be calm and listen for his words, and you'll be fine.
Yeah, you're a boxer, and you punch people out. You do all of this. You're such so mild mannered. Is this your persona?
It's always been just who I am because I'm never been nothing that was fake about me. I was for real about everything.
Nothing fake about you.
Nothing fake about me. I was for real about everything.
You were on HBO. What did you think about that in the world of television and all of this fake innuendos?
I didn't do faking doing anything. I already did commentary for boxing, which was true.
Okay.
I already told the truth.
I just had to ask that
Yeah,
question of
I
you.
don't do that, and I don't watch movies. I didn't watch movies on HBO.
Okay.
I don't do commentary. I watch sports or I watch shows like Animals in Nature.
Yeah, but
Because,
you love PBS and you love
because,
nature.
exactly, because these are things that God put here,
Mhm.
and man can't manipulate.
Huh. Well,
Yes.
that is true.
Exactly.
You've done an awful lot of traveling, so you've been to Africa. That's nature at personified right there.
Exactly.
Where else have you been?
Been to Russia, been to China, been to Kazakhstan, I've been to some Australia,
Australia.
South Africa. I've been to some everywhere.
And the favorite spot?
I think I like Australia more than I like most.
Yeah, well, I haven't been to Australia, but we've done a lot of studies about Australia. I think the United States some years ago sent Marines to Australia. So then it got very, very entertaining. I know you got to go. I got to ask you one more question. You are now training America's best to do what you do.
Right.
How important is this to you?
It's very important to me because if I don't pass down what God has given me,
Mm.
then what good did do God give it to me? Do I think God gave it to me to hold on to it? Or do I thought God gave it to me to share with the world what He can do if you believe it? And take a little bit of extra time to hone in on your craft and
Right,
learn some
right.
techniques. What could you do with what God gave you?
What could you do with what God gave?
I did what I did. I went and shocked the world. I became the
Yeah, you
first
did.
man in boxing history. First man in boxing history to turn professional as a junior middleweight and
Yes.
heavyweight champion of the world.
But you got a lot of history records there, Mr. Jones. If we start on those, I really take up an awful lot of your time because again, I did two stories on you, and I was surprised at how many people followed you since you left the ring. Now you got, in my opinion, you got three categories of people that watch you. The ones when you were there, you left the ring, they followed what you were doing. They didn't like the HBO thing. I have to tell you that part. And then now you're here with Kingdom Boxing. You've been in and out of Dallas probably what 3 or 4 times now, and we know who you are.
Yep.
From the airport all the way to wherever you stay.
Right. And what they didn't like about the HBO thing is they didn't like the HBO got out of boxing.
Really?
The HBO got out of boxing totally. We had the best commentary team to me ever in the history of boxing. Myself, Jim Napper there, Mercer, and Max Kellerman was probably one of the best commentary teams ever. And when HBO got out of boxing, that team was dismantled.
Why did they get out of
And that's
boxing?
what people. Well, in my opinion, there's several reasons why I think it happened, but in my main opinion, my honest, humble opinion, I think they bet on the wrong horse.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
when you bet on the wrong horse,
Okay.
you get the stable forward. Because
Wait a minute, I gotta digest that. They got on the wrong horse and they let the stable get away.
yeah, because when you got the right horse, all the young horses are gonna follow the lead horse.
Oh, okay. Okay, that makes sense.
You let the lead horse get away, all the young horses still going toward where the lead horse at. If he goes over there, all the young horses want to go where the lead horse at. When I was there, I was at HBO, I was the lead horse.
Oh, so okay, when you left, everybody else left.
No. When they let Floyd get away and go to Showtime,
Okay.
everybody started going where Floyd was, because Floyd became the lead horse.
Well, that's a nature explanation that is simple to understand, though. You can understand that.
That's what it is.
Final question. We live in cowboy country now. We want boxing country. How do we do that?
Brandon Roy Jones Jr. here.
Yes, Roy Jones Jr. is here.
Open up some boxes, put it in schools, like they said. It's a lot that go along with it. It's a whole big regimen that I would have in my mind as to how to do things. I'm not perfect, nobody's perfect. But I guarantee you that if these kids were doing some things that I grew up doing, they wouldn't be doing the violent things that they're doing instead.
Did you hear that,
They
America?
don't have the things that I grew up doing, so they go to resort to violence because there's no outlet for it. When I was growing up, I was too busy chasing my chickens, trying to get my chickens in shape to be able to do the best I could do with my chicken. So I didn't have to go out and do crazy stuff. my chickens kept my attention.
You still box with chickens.
I still have them, but you can't do it anymore because it's illegal. Everything that's normal that should be stuff that like for instance to me, dog racing. Greyhounds are very fast. What else can a greyhound do? It's just fast. So why wouldn't you allow people to go bet on the racing greyhounds and say, oh, they abuse them? How do they abuse them? Do y'all care about how they treat people when they take them to send them to the penitentiary? Do you care how they treat them? So why are you so worried about how these dogs treat them? Because they're not killing the dogs. They're not abusing them so bad that they can't win races. So it can't be that bad of an abuse.
They're still winning races.
You understand? It can't be that bad of an abuse. And if you say, oh, they give them drugs, they do what they give these dogs that they call drug dogs. How you think they become drug dogs? They become addicted to the drug they're looking for. So what's the difference? What's the difference?
He is Dr. Reverend Roy Jones Jr.
You gotta keep it real. People don't want to pay attention to the truth.
Well, you've got a group of people that will pay attention because
we're small. We're not in control enough.
Well, we're not in charge enough. Explain that to me.
Well, it's not enough of us in powerful places to change the law. Because if we were, things would be like they are.
But you can change where you are because look at what you're doing.
You can try. And I'm gonna give my effort to the end, just like Mom Nelly did. He tried to make changes and get it to the end. So I'm gonna try to the end because that's what we're supposed to do.
But Muhammad Ali's still living. He's living in you.
Of course. That's why I'm gonna keep trying to live on the next generation.
He's Roy Jones Jr. and he's got to go, y'all. He's got to go. I'm not ending this interview. He has fighters here in Dallas, and you can join us in Dallas, and you can join us on the internet. I'm Ester Davis. I got to let this man go. So he'll come back to see me. Thank you so much.
Peace, buddy.
Peace. Appreciate you.